Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Ephemeral. And we are going to finish Ray today. We're going to do the bad endings, basically. And we're going to read his profile thingy. Because, you know, I think it was because we didn't realize Sheba had one. This wasn't there. It was like, oh shit, look, this is here. And so we did Sheba, and I'm pretty sure we read Nagi's. But anyway, so this is just what we do. We do it at the end. I don't know why. It's just, anyway. Ray. Personality. Arrogant. Yeah. Was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. With the race and high class, he is very proud of himself. He can't resist the beauty, so he cares for the main character with her beauteous look. I love how awful that is, but anyway. Birthday, April 24th. Height, 178 centimeters. Blood type A. Favorite food, refined. Fine dining. Least favorite food, cheap, mass-produced food. Right up at the top. Characteristics. He has a weakness for beauty and favors drinking blood from beautiful males and females. Not only does he have amazing reflexes, his fluid has healing powers as well. Choice of words. That was a bad one. His saliva, his fluid. Ugh! That... Look, that can go in so many wrong fucking ways, and it makes me want to gag a little. Anyway. He's a prideful creature and is extremely proud of his race. Yes. And he's like, up at the motherfucking top, so. Didn't we figure out that, like, Sheba's, like, actually kind of somewhere here, Nagi's way down at the bottom, and, like, Natsume's actually, like, under Sheba, which is interesting. So anyway, let's go back. Let's go to the story. Let's go to Ray. My bitch. We need to go back to the romance and go to episode 1. And we're going to skip through and we're just going to choose the opposite choices and we'll see what fucking happens. Let's see what happens. And I do like that the text is yellow. I'm pretty sure I said this before, but like when you're skipping through so that you know when you get to where you've read and you click skip again. Because skip doesn't stay on once you click off of it. So once you click a choice, skip doesn't come back on automatically when you hit where you've read. You have to keep, you know, doing it. So it's nice that it's yellow so you know what you've read before. No way! No way! I think I said that you don't have the right to refuse. You will be mine. This is a done deal. Don't decide that by yourself! Idiot. How many times do I need to say this? You can't say no. I'm pretty sure I can, but pin me against a wall, Daddy. What? Nothing. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, he can slam me up against a wall any day.
Aw, birdies are being nice now with each other. It's so cute.
They're preening each other and being nice. Maybe that's why the little bird was being such a nasty asshole. He gets mad, I think. Give up. I should give up. Oh no, I can't. Even if I ask, he probably won't help me. Because he's Ray, the one who stands at the top of the discrimination. Stands on the top of discrimination. Even if I ask for his help, he might just call me a low-class zombie to insult me. Well, fine, I felt my strength leaving my body and fell down on the ground. The feeling of the cold ground took away the already low temperature in my body. And you're dead? I'm still alive. Well, then you're dying now. Don't you have any regrets? And don't you have the ambition to live? Or do you desire death? Why don't you call for help? If I ask for your help, will you help me? I don't know. I have nothing to say to an idiot who replied to my question with a question. Oh, well, I don't want to die at all, Ray. Help me. Just said that at first. How stupid can zombies be? When I heard him whispering unwillingly, I felt a pair of strong arms and its warmth around my body. Ray? I almost want to throw up because of your foolishness. I think all your nutrition ended up in your appearance. What do you mean? What does that even mean? Shut up. I have nothing to talk to you anymore about. He says, I have nothing to talk to you anymore. I have nothing more to talk to you about. I have nothing left to speak with you. Like, I mean, I don't know. There's just a different way to phrase that. Like, with extra words that belong there. Damn, my mind just kind of trailed off on its own. It just wandered away. I had to go get it. I was like, what is happening? Oh, nothing to say. Of course it happens right when I'm yawning. I want you to teach me. I want you to teach me. And that's for your convenience, right? It's nothing to me. I don't want anything to do with you, so I cancel being your partner. I don't know if that was supposed to be a sentence, but it's what? Why did you say that you don't want anything to do with me? Did I do something to you? You didn't do anything to me, but you're useless to me. The taste of your blood's so terribly bad, and I don't have time to spare on something unnecessary. I mean, it's kind of funny how this is all the bad endings, and he's basically pushing us off, but then we're still gonna get with him, and then we're gonna, like, choose Olivia and break his heart. I mean, you know, it's kind of fair. I feel bad about it, but at the same time, I feel like it's kind of poetic in a way with how mean and how awful you've been to me, right? That I leave you. So fucking douchey. We're gonna pull a Ray all at once, though. You've sprinkled your douchebaggery across the months that we've been dating, and I'm just gonna whip it all out at once. I've been saving it. Your douchebag sprinkles, I've been collecting them, and I'm gonna just throw them in your face all at once. And I'm gonna hate every minute of it. No matter how problematic this relationship is. Can I become one of those tools? Can I also become one of your tools? Yeah, can I be your tool? Can I use your tool? Oh my god, stop it. What are you talking about? I don't even know. I want to get along with you, but you don't seem to like me. That's why you said that? Foolish zombie really is a different level of imagination. Ridiculous. Even if I let you become my tool, what could you do for me? Oh, I'll show you. I can... You're naive. Stupid. You obviously don't hold responsibility to what you say. That's because... Well, what should I do to get along with you? Why do you need to get along with me? It's not about need. It's not something you have to calculate like that. I just want to get along with you. Can I be your tool? So much wrong with this. Chapter 5. Confusion. Confusion all around because of translation. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Oh, I don't know. But you know, it's worth it to kind of skip through everything and just get this taken care of. But it means I'm gonna yawn a lot. I don't know why. I am really tired today, though. I'm honestly recording this right after the last part, so... Like, where I already finished Ray's Round, I'm doing this. So I'm, like, really tired. I'm, like, starting to think, I'm like, you know, I don't know, like... Just exhaustion catching up with me, or if it was my shot. Because, like, I was sitting here before... Hold on, let's read this. Nothing at all. Why do you look like you're about to cry? Nothing at all! It's not nothing at all. Why are you lying? I'm serious. It's not a lie. If it's like what you said, then just stop crying. It makes me annoyed. Anyway, but like I was sitting on the couch before watching something and I was like, okay, like I'll record later, like whatever. And I was like sitting here and I almost fell asleep. And I have not like almost passed out on the couch at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon in a long ass time. So I'm like, wow. Like, I'm like, huh. I was like starting to wonder, like, isn't my shot just making me tired? Like, is that a thing with your first one? I don't know. But it's kind of funny because now I can't stop yawning and I could like literally go to bed right now. It's like not even 8 o'clock. But it's a Friday night, goddammit. Like, and I don't actually have to work tomorrow. Like, I was all prepared. I was like, But if I don't get up for 8 o'clock in the morning for that meeting, and then, like, someone on my team was like, no, I don't really think you need to be there. And I'm like, well, You made the executive decision. If her manager gets mad, she can get mad at you. Like, if I don't need to be there, there's no point in me just sitting there on this call, like, staring at the wall. Honestly, I went to the last time, like, we do this every few months, but I'm like, I sat there the last time, and I'm like, I don't need to be here. Like, I'm sitting there in case I need to do anything or answer, but, like, there's nothing I could do. My freaking Sims going, like, guess I'll just do my, like, Sims makeovers and shit that I need to do for that. It's benefit of, like, working at home for days like this. You're like, they're like, you know damn well everyone else, like, wait, what? I'm sorry, I was doing my dishes, or, like, I'm doing whatever. Like, you're just there for support. So, anyway. Push him away. Ray, let me go. I want to escape from Ray and push his chest, but no matter how strongly I push him, he wouldn't move. Hey, God. Stupid fucking Roku. My TV was on, so, like, my screensaver was on, and it just turned itself off, and I was like, what? Because it changed my background. I hate it when it changes my fucking, like, wallpaper settings. Anyway, I want to escape from Ray and push his chest, but no matter how strong I push, okay. Shut up. Just sleep. I'll sleep too. And don't leave until I wake up. Why? Okay. Where's my, Okay. Awareness of love. Oh, it's theme. That's what I want. I'm like, where the fuck is my thing? I need to put this back. Wallpaper. Why did it change my wallpaper? I hate that. Call them. I took a deep breath to notify them. But no one hears that. It just becomes a blurred breath and melts into the air. Majesty Ray! More! Annoying. Shut up. Oh, I love when you're cold, too. I'm so loving you, Majesty Ray. That's, like, whatever. The girl put her hand around Ray's neck and kept her body adhering to his. Okay, that's basically the same thing we read. Except for we didn't call out to them. I think it's funny that Natsume is barely in anybody's route. Like, Nagi and Shiba were kind of in each other's routes, you know? Like, Nagi was kind of like Shiba's friend, and like, Shiba's here a little bit, Nagi's been here a little bit. Natsume made one appearance and then has been gone, but he barely... Oh god, we were in chapter 8, right? Fuck. Now they're all blue, I don't know. Like, he barely makes an appearance. Even in Ray, and I thought he was going to be in Ray's more. You know? It's so interesting. I kind of like that, because he's like the mysterious one. You're like, ooh, what's going on? Other choice is going to come up while yawning. I like stifled it a little. It's just going to come back and whip me in the face later. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. What did you say? I've experienced discrimination on the campus myself. Therefore, I don't want you to explain that to me. That you're different from me. I don't need to hear that from you now. Oh, this was ballsy. That's why it was the right choice. I see. I'm sorry. Ray nodded and apologized. This is actually the first time he's apologized to me. Oh, damn. Why did he apologize to me? Hearing him apologize, I feel the distance between Ray and me. Which is funny. I feel the distance between us, but that's the right choice. Incurable wound. I do actually think it's interesting, too, that, like, we got the wound in this one, and yet we're going to, like, and she keeps it throughout the whole thing. You know what I mean? I like him. I like him. If I make it so clear, what will she say? I'm not that brave. For Ray, I'm just a beautiful decoration. Unlike hers, he won't take my blood. I'm useless to Ray. After thinking that over and over, I felt so down and it was hard to speak. So? What's wrong? Can't you answer me? Okay. Ah! She whips out her claw. Her paw claw. She sounds like a werewolf, so. She's one of those bitches that tried to steal Sheba from me. It was like,
You need like a hot werewolf girl.
wasn't that like the bad ending? He like fell in love with her or something. I don't remember. Cruel kindness. It's cruel, all right. Cruel, cruel kindness, leaving me here on my own. What? I can sing Cruel Kindness to the tune of Cruel Summer. Bitch, yes I can. See, and then now I set my wallpaper back, and now my screensaver's back on, and it's nice, because I get to look at my pretty anime boys. Some of them. Not all of them. I used to have so many, and I changed my screensavers, so I just got a few up there now. Leave him! Please, leave me! I don't want to feel more pitiful than this. The music in the background's a little, like, melodramatic, old-fashioned-y movie, so I just feel like, oh, should do, like, some 20s dramatic acting. You know, you have to act over dramatic because they weren't talkies at the time, you know? I know it'll hurt like hell if he leaves Bird. What the fuck? What the fuck? There's nothing going on out there. You alright? The hell is wrong with you? Anyway. It'll hurt like hell if he leaves. But being surrounded by his kindness also hurts. I'm alright now. What's alright? Ray suddenly comes close to me. I can feel his breath on my lips. Why are you lying? A lie? Sometimes you just gotta have fun and be a little melodramatic, alright? Just suck it up, buttercups.
Don't fall in love.
Okay, hold on. Normal end, a short dream. Okay. Normally, I clicked right at the right time to slow it down a little. Because normally it goes so fast, and it's like we don't see the title card for it. Anyway. The day after Ray came to visit me, I finally went to school after a week. Somehow I feel so hard to enter the classroom. So hard. Somehow it feels, not I. He'll ask me about the eye shade and my wound, etc. I wonder if that girl's here now. Pang. Oh, that's me. Whoa! Someone taps my shoulder from behind, which makes me jump. At the same time, I heard Sheba shout too. Sheba? Don't scare me! Long time no see. How you feeling? Sorry to make you worry about me. No, I didn't worry about you at all. Oh. I lower my head and hide my right face while speaking. He said he didn't worry about me. That meant he might not care, but I really don't want anyone to see this wound. Oh. I know you may be worried about many things, but I won't touch that. What? Someone told me not to touch it, so I'm telling you that I won't touch it. Since I don't worry about you, you don't have to worry about anything. What are you talking about? I mean, seriously. What are you talking about? I told you, that's the rule. What? I really can't understand what Sheba wants to say. Tilt my head to one side. At this moment, another familiar face appears in the hallway.
Sheba, are you an idiot? It's the same as you've touched it.
Spacey, good morning. A long time no see. Erica and Nagi?
You finally came. I was so worried about you.
I'm sorry for many things. Mostly that I don't understand what the fuck is happening here, but you said don't touch it. What does that mean exactly? What's the rule? Well, someone told us not to mention it, so we promised not to.
Idiots can remain silent.
What did you say?
The idiot already said it, so I'll tell you.
I'm not an idiot.
Ray's ordered everyone to keep their mouths shut. He asked us not to mention anything about your wound.
An order from Ray?
He'll kill anyone who mentions it.
He looked really scary. I don't know much, but it seems to be very serious. Yes.
Oh, since we told you that, by the way. The woman who hurt your face isn't here. You don't have to worry.
No longer here? I wonder what does that mean, and look around the classroom slightly. That means she took a break? Well, I don't think that it's a break. A very long vacation that she'll never come back to this world. That means... Darn. Erica,
You idiot! Shut up! Shut your mouth!
Shut my mouth? You wanna have a fight? I won't give it... I won't give way to you just because you're a woman. Sheba, please calm down. If the teacher hears that, it'll be bad. Sheba put his fist down when he heard what Nagi said. Shit, you'd better remember it.
I'll remember until I forget it.
Love these two. You better remember it.
I'll remember till I forget.
I'll remember until I forget it. I hope I remember that. I'll remember it till I forget it, but man, that is like the best fucking thing. So it was like, you better not forget. I won't forget until I do. That is like the best, worst fucking clap. Oh my god, I love it so much.
What's more important, Spacey? Did you see Ray?
No, I haven't. Oh. The students who walk in the hallway suddenly moved to the sides. From the strange view, I knew Ray was coming. You're here. Ray, I... Grasp. Ray? Come here. With those 2 words, he took my wrist and led me into the classroom. Slams the door, has his way with me up against the wall. But there's people outside. Hey, listen. While Ray's angry voice resonates in the classroom, everyone stops and turns to look at him. What is he going to say? Listen, this woman, Spacey, is mine. I thought he was yelling at us, and I was like, why did he pull us into the classroom to yell at us in front of people? And then, dawned on me that, he was going to do this. And from now on, without my permission, no one can touch her. Know that anyone who breaks the rule will be punished accordingly. Accordingly. Accordingly! That's serious shit, accordingly. Not accordingly, accordingly. Everyone pays attention to Ray, but no one dares to look at him. They're all obviously frightened. No matter how high his status is, he never shows the scary side. Ray, what's wrong?
That's His Majesty Ray! Great job!
But an order from the privileged is prohibited from the school regulations. But an order from the privileged people, okay, is prohibited from in the school regulations. That's why that guy just said it. This is just his wish. He didn't use his power to force others to listen to him. They're not willing to, they can refuse to listen. I totally can't understand what Ray is thinking about. Oh, that's true. He has the power to order people, and they would have to obey him because that's his magical power, but he didn't do that. So he's not breaking the rules. He's just like, you fucking touch her, I'll fucking kill you. Go ahead, try it. And they're like, I can actually... And then they're dead. And he's like, what did I fucking say? And that's all. With his hand still around mine, he walks out. Right, wait! Where are we going? A place without anyone else. Here is fine. How are you? I'm fine. Don't you feel any pain from the wound? No. Well, that's good. Ray nodded and touched my right cheek. Wait, that's not good! Why did you suddenly announce that? Once you said that... You don't have to worry about revenge. I'll get rid of it for you. And you just need to stay beside me. You don't have to do anything special. Why do you... My face became this, you see? Oh, whoops, I accidentally clicked. It's not beautiful at all. So why do you treat me so special? It's me who wants to ask you what you're talking about. You are beautiful, more than anyone else. Ray, are your eyes okay? Both of my eyes are 5.0. Is that like 20/20 vision? Just guessing. That's way too good. That's not my point! I'm assuming that's just a different unit of like, feet, inches versus centimeters. Like, I mean, like... Oh, well, I guess that could be the power. Well, I'm just thinking my contacts are like a 4 point something in power, but that wouldn't be that would be like I'm nearly fucking blind. Well, I kind of am almost blind without my contacts on, but like, you know what I mean? But you're usually like, I got 20/20 vision. It's like perfect vision, it sounds like. So, That's what I was thinking. Like, is it a different way of measuring? Anyway. This face isn't beautiful at all. It's not worthy of for your decoration. You seem to misunderstand something. Who and when said that you're for decoration? I don't need a noisy doll. That's mean. It's true. If not for decoration, what am I? What do you want me next to you? Or why do you want me next to you? Makes more fucking sense. Do you want to be a decoration? Of course not, but you're beautiful. And not only just your face, but also your honest heart. Your soul is pure and beautiful. And that won't be deleted by this little wound. And that's why I put you beside me. You're mine. Why will Ray... No one can beat him. Ray's even more beautiful. Saying what he wants, walking straight to it without any fear. I wasn't able to do that. I always thought I couldn't say it. Say that I want him. Can I say that too? Say what? I also want you. I want you to be mine. I like you. I know. It was the most important confession of my life, but Ray looks as if he already knows and sighs. He's like, yeah, fucking duh. Are you serious to think that I don't know your feelings toward me? You wanted all of me, right? With your eyes, your body, and your heart? You don't know how to tell a lie. You're so easy to read. What's that? Don't you think you're overly confident? But am I wrong? Ray's lips rise to form a confident smile, which makes me smile too. I'm such a cocky asshole, but he ain't wrong. Ray knew about my feelings. He still let me be with him. If you allow, could you let me be with you until you're sick of me? I won't get sick of you. Not my whole life. I won't find anyone more suitable to kill my time. Kill time? Are those words different from your imagination? Do you expect I'll give you a sweet explanation why I want you with me? I can make it. Listen. The first time I saw you, I thought an angel had fallen into this dark world. As you said, at the beginning I was only interested in you for decoration and your blood. But once I sucked your blood, I found it terribly distasteful. And I lost interest in you. But no matter what I do, you weren't afraid of me. No matter how naive you are for being sheltered from the world, you should sense our difference in power from your nature. But that didn't frighten you. You didn't flatter me either. So I became interested again. I don't know since when that I started to look for you. When you're here, I feel annoyed. When you're not here, I feel lonely. That's so lovely. That's all you ever want from a man, is to be like, I'm lonely when you're not here. Oh, and when you're here, I'm just so fucking annoyed. But like, I miss you when you're gone. I've always just wanted to be so fucking annoying to someone. Compare annoyance to loneliness. The loneliness is bigger. So I decided to let you be with me. Oh, how kind of you. How magnanimous. But because of my carelessness, you got hurt, and you hid. It's really not your fault. Just listen. It's the main point now. When I realized you were hurt, I felt so angry with myself for my insensitivity. I followed that anger to delete the one who hurt you. Nevertheless, it didn't clear my head. I'm gonna guess he gave her an order, and that's why she ain't here no more. I don't know if that might occur again, so I exercised my power in order to prevent it. Once I let them know that I can kill them at any time, I think most of the idiots will grow up. Now I see why he tried to frighten the classmates. Exercised his power. What did he do? I wanted to know, but I was afraid of his answer, so I didn't ask. You don't have to worry about anything. I have stopped the rank and others' thoughts from hurting you. In this way, the first woman I've ever loved now only belongs to me. Oh, we're the first woman he's ever really loved. That's beautiful. Right. What did you just say? I said you belong to me, idiot. Didn't you hear that? You're the first woman I've ever loved, Spacey. Give me all your life. Live only for me. That's your fate. You love me? I pinch my cheek to check if I'm dreaming. But I totally forgot the wound on my right cheek and the pain spread. Ow! What are you doing, you... How stupid. Be careful. Oh. Ray's face comes close to my swollen cheek. When his red and moisture tongue... Oh, that sounds just gross. You know what they're trying... Like... Anyway, slides through my cheek. Ow. It sounds like he's digging in the wound. Ow. Oh, God. Okay, never mind. A chill ran all over me. Okay, so basically when he licked you, can we just rephrase all of that? Because that was so just disturbing. I love you, Spacey. You belong to me. His words are so sweet and toxic. Everything about this man. The toxic rushes through my whole body, and all I can see is him. I also like you. I love Ray. I hate it when they do that. I love you, Ray. Stay with me forever. I have my arms around Ray. Ray also gives me a tender hug back. Maybe one day, Ray will no longer need me. It's not that I don't trust him. Ray never sees a zombie become just bones. Therefore, maybe this happiness is a really short dream. Even so, just let me belong to you now, and let me have you. I can hear the bell ring from far away. We just keep holding each other, feeling the warmness of each other and being immersed in this happiness. Oh. It's not bad for a normal ending, you know what I mean? But anyway, here we go. Now we're going to a dear new friend. We're going to skip through and get all the bad motherfucking shit. Let's get the bad ending now. Let's get the train wreck.
Oh, I'm Olivia. I'm gonna steal you away from Ray. And then I'm gonna marry him and leave you for dead.
In a ditch. No, nothing in particular. No, nothing in particular. And that face doesn't say it's nothing. Spacey, listen, I'm not so much... Anyway.
Oh, I'm gonna steal your bitch, Ray.
And here I was, so mad at her, like, bitch, you ain't gonna steal my man. And she's like, no,
I'm gonna steal you.
Oh, hi, okay, well. I mean, if you say so. Ray's lover. I mean, like that one time he said that he was gonna fill us up. What? Oh, hi, hello, Jesus. I think we're too naive for that kind of shit. We really do need, like, a strong MC who's, like, just not completely embarrassed when a boy touches her. All I'm saying. Don't come near Ray! Don't come near Ray!
Huh? Are you saying that to me?
Yes? Why Ray? Why did you choose Ray as your supporter? Please don't come near Ray more than you need to. I look over, like, angry, like, don't come near him. Please don't come near him more than you need to, and I would prefer you to stand at close distance. And I got, you know, okay, that's fine.
Well, it's not Ray that I want. I mean, I'm gonna marry him, but I'm gonna take you. You are mine.
I mean, we kind of get in that route, because we're going to have our bad ending, so we're going to leave Ray, but get Olivia, I guess? Unless she's going to kill us. She's going to make us a doll, and we're just going to sit there mindlessly. In, like, a tube of formaldehyde or some shit. School itself isn't the reason? So you didn't come to the school because of the school itself?
Of course, part of it is. I mean, the biggest reason is because Ray is here.
Okay. More nonsense stuff. God. He's so beautiful when he's just standing there with that indifferent bitch face. This one. That's just like... I mean, the angry face is like one thing, but like just his like... resting bitch face is perfect because it just says everything. Like he's just sick of this bullshit. Me, but he doesn't know. One of my background pictures is what Code Realize could have been. Like, it was just like the draft art. You know, it's look like you can tell, like, that's Lupin, and that's probably supposed to be Victor, and obviously Cardia, right? Hold on. Why don't you have a try, Ray? Why don't you have a try, Ray? No way. Who would? Anyway. And like one of the characters in the background looks like steampunk Batman. You know what I mean? So you don't really know. You're like, I can't really quite tell. Because there's only like 4 of the characters, only 2 of them, aside from Cardia, are kind of facing, and the other 2 are kind of like, whatever. But I just, every time it comes up, I just love it because it's like so different, but you can tell like this is where it started and like what they were gonna kind of do. And there's like just a part of me that just really wishes, like, I love Code Realize, right? But I kind of just want to see like a version that is with those characters. I just want to fully see like what and how they would have been. You know what I mean? Like how Lupin would have been if he looked like the Lupin that they created. If they would have, his personality would have been different. Because like in that, like Victor just looks like he's kind of a little goofier. Like instead of being like kind of like troubled and like sweet and shy, he just looks a little like a little more happy-go-lucky goofy. Like, you know what I mean? Like a little more like got it like he's got a little more Impy's personality. So I'm just really curious how they would have played this out. But anyway, what do you think of me? Hey, what do you think of me? My girl, not that kind of thing. What else do you want me to say after all? If you're gonna say it, you have to say it sweetly. I didn't know what you were expecting of me. But if you have any words you want me to say, ask a question which would guide me there. That's why you're called a fool. Rude. Ugh. It's only you, Ray, who would call me a fool. Anyway. It's always interesting seeing that. You're like, this is the initial sketch. And you're like, oh! No, I'm glad you didn't do this. But with the Code Realize one, it really is like, oh. It's so good because it's so detailed. It's like beautiful art. You know? It's not just like a rough sketch. So you're kind of like curious as about, like, what would have happened? Like, you know? These get so confusing when I'm skipping through the chapters because it brings you and you're like, did I skip a chapter by accident? Like, I feel like I skipped a chapter in this one, but I don't think we did. Because we did, we had one bad and then 2 at the, like 1 or 2 at the end, but I get so distracted that I forget which one I click, and then by the time we get through, I'm like, what chapter did we just finish? I don't want to break up. I don't want to break up with you! What? And were you about to break up with me? Because I have pimples! And why do I have to break up with you just because of pimples? I was like, God, you're an idiot. Why do I fucking put up with you? I don't know. Because I don't think we've had sex, so it's not the sex, you know? Like, well, you're really good in bed. Like, I mean, I'm just saying. Magical fingertips. Like, this fucking chapter. Just the title of this chapter. Do you have a hairdresser's license? Ray, do you happen to have a hairdresser license? Huh? What are you talking about? Anyway, ugh, it's like I do my sister's hair, you idiot. Oh, I do love this one, though, him doing her hair. He just looks so pretty. Like, they make him look so sweet in his, like, CGs. You're like, you look so sweet and nice. I mean, deep down inside, you are a sweetheart, but you're kind of an asshole on the outside, so. I know it, like, flashes when you first, but then, like, I'm like, wait, which one is it? I gotta, like, take my mouse off my screen when we're skipping through. Ooh. We're getting there. We're almost there. A matter? Well, what's that matter?
Oh, that's...
Is it something I shouldn't ask? Anyway.
Oh, he's getting married. To Olivia. I love her so much. You'll never live up to her.
Fucking terrible child! I thought we got the... Oh, no, right. I was like, I thought we got the right answer in the last chapter. No, the last one was the, did you use power on me? Are you using power on me? It's not really, like, I mean, semantics only. Like, are you currently using it at this moment, or did you do it before? But, like, I mean, I know she did do it before, but you were like, but I kind of figured she was still doing it, you know what I mean? Well, anyway. I don't believe you. I don't believe such a thing.
It may be hard for you, but it's true. And nothing goes ahead only by denying, Spacey. And she's like, I'll never leave you. Love me, Spacey. And then I get to have Ray and you.
Terrible bitch. We're gonna so get the bad ending now. Love like bubble. Ray. Sweetie, baby. My beautiful one, I'm sorry. My precious vampire prince. I'm terribly sorry. We're about to break your heart. It's not my fault. Olivia conned me into it. I didn't do it on purpose, Ray, I swear. Okay, it's really weird because I work with somebody named Ray, so it's like really creepy every single time we do this. I'm like, I don't like this. This is why, like, if you watch my Sims, I can't name Sims like certain things that are like, I know people with the, I can't do it because then like in the back of my mind, that person pops up in my head and it's like, I can't. So it's so awkward every time we're like, talk, I love you, Ray. And I'm like, it's weird. It's weird. It's fucking weird. Did you use that power on me? It might be. Olivia, did you use that power on me?
Oh, what makes you think so?
It's because a little while ago when I decided to break up with Ray, I was getting impatient feelings, like I was driven away. That suspicious feeling I couldn't trust Ray completely. Wasn't it induced by Olivia's magical power? But why did Olivia... to me...
Well, it's not so admirable to blame others for your mental weakness, Spacey.
Oh no. Oh. What did it say? Accomplice? Or accomplished? I saw I tried to stop it before, but I didn't get there. As I looked at both hands being extended to me, Olivia grabbed my arm.
I'm not trying to play you. Ray, you might not be able to trust me, but I do worry about you.
Nonsense. You only want to look down on me.
What can I get from looking down on you, who's my childhood friend and also my fiancé? Mind you, Spacey is a zombie. Your patients would never invite...
Oh, your parents.
Your parents would never invite her, who belongs to the lowest race in the dark class, to their family.
My family doesn't have anything to do with it. It's my problem.
Don't be childish. You do know, don't you? Or will you abandon your family? Will you disappear selfishly, betraying your parents and Sarah?
Selfishly. Selfishly? Selfishly. The fuck just happened?
Selfishly.
That's...
Ray, you don't understand at all what a favorable environment you're in.
I do know. So I
know that recently you've been attending parties, the ones you used to refuse to go to. Was that all for Spacey? Wasn't it?
That was all for Spacey, wasn't it? Or, what?
You were going to rally your supporters, gain your say, and negotiate face-to-face with your father, weren't you? I'm sorry, but your efforts are of no use, Ray. Not only your parents, but my parents are also enthusiastic about this marriage. If you decline this offer on your own convenience, that means you'll embarrass my mother, who's in the highest race of all, a mermaid. It also means you'll be betraying my father, who's the best friend of your father. You already know what situation your refusal will cause, right?
Ray, I'm okay. After all, you and I can't be together. Shh, don't give up by yourself. How much do you think I care for you?
Well, I already know. So will you both listen to my proposal?
What? proposal?
Yes, I don't want Ray and Spacey to go through hard times, so Ray and I should get married.
That doesn't make it better. I know she's going more on that, but that's just like that instant sentence. You're like, not helping.
And it's only that I acknowledge the existence of Spacey as Ray's official mistress.
What? Mistress?
It's not rare that a man with power has several mistresses.
I mean, the fact that she's so accepting of... I mean, I get it. In this situation, this is an odd one. But just in general, she's like, oh, I know my husband is going to have a mistress. I will fucking cut your dick off. You don't get to have a fucking mistress, you whore. I mean, I guess when it's a marriage of convenience, you're like, we're going to get married. And, like, you can have a mistress. And I'll have my boyfriend on the side. Or, like, better yet, in, like, the olden days, it's like, you're going to have your we'll have a boyfriend on the side. Perfect. This is my quote-unquote brother. He's not really my brother. I'm just pretending so that when he's over a house all the time, it doesn't seem weird. But my husband and I both have sex with him. He's not really my brother. This is in Alabama. We just pretend he's my boyfriend and my husband's boyfriend because, like, it was totally wrong for my husband to be gay back in the day. I mean, I'm just saying. You gotta work out a bargain like this. You're like, I'm okay, sure. Like, it's really sad. But, like, marriage really was just a business arrangement in most cases. So, I'm just saying, if it benefits both of you, you know?
Of course, it's a secret relationship. But if only I officially acknowledge it. You can live together with her, and you can even take her out to public occasions. Besides, seeing us acting proudly, the elites would only think. Looking closely, she's a beautiful ornament doll. Where did Ray find it? Well, don't you think it's a good idea?
Rubbish. I have no intention of making her an ornamental doll. I love the fact that he is, like, fighting against us instead of being like, well, I mean, I know it's not the best situation, but I mean, it, like, work. He's like, no, fuck that shit. I'll throw away my whole entire goddamn life and my family and everything for you.
That's beautiful, because, you know,
like, in, like, a class society like this, that's not what would happen. If you're looking, like, in history times, he would be like, no, I can never marry you, and I could never go against my family, so you just have to be my whore on the side. This is just the way it's gonna be. You know what I mean? No matter, but I love you! You just have to accept being a whore. Excuse me? Like, you know what I mean? So, like, the fact that he's like, no, I'll just chuck everything aside, fuck that shit. I can make my own way in life. Beautiful, it's commendable. Anyway.
It's merely for formality. In your mind, you can freely recognize her as a cute girlfriend or wife or whatsoever. What's important is not the formality or others' eyes, but whether you'd like to be with Spacey or not, isn't it, Ray?
That's needless to be said.
And then isn't it all right?
Don't talk nonsense. What are you thinking? You said we should break up, and you also said you would cooperate.
It's true I want to make Spacey mine. I even think if only she would choose me. But I realize Spacey would never choose me, even if she breaks up with Ray. If I can't have her, at least I'm entitled to wish her good luck, no?
I can't trust you.
And then do as you like and tread the way of tragic love. Wait a minute!
Spacey,
I'd like to accept Olivia's proposal.
what?
Then, although I can't be your bride, I can be with you until I die, right, Ray?
Are you serious? It's not really a bad ending. It's just kind of a, not the bad. You're like, oh, it's a little sad. But it's kind of like Nagi's. Every single time we remember him, we pass out and forget, and he's like, and we gotta start this again. And you know what I mean? It's more tragic for him than it is for us, because we forget. And in this, we get to be with Ray, but it's tragic for him because he's like, I am this sham marriage, and I can't love you the way I want to. Aw. Like,
Ray, if I break up with you, I won't be able to love anyone else more than you. If I break up with you, for me, it's the same as a living death. If so, I want to choose a way that I can be with you, even if it isn't a fair way.
you...
Do you? Well done, Spacey. You made the right decision. Ray, Spacey's made up her mind. What about you?
The The moment Ray was about to utter a word, we heard a sweet voice behind us.
Ray! Spacey!
Sarah.
How come you're talking together, gathering here? Are you chatting about your school?
No. Tilting her head to Ray's unusually evasive response, Sarah explains why she came here.
Spacey, I'm sorry for making you wait so long. As I finish my courtesy call, why don't we have a drink together? There's a very tasty cocktail over there, and we shouldn't bother Brother and Olivia. So, shall we go over there?
Yeah. Bother Ray. But Yeah, she's like, we shouldn't bother the newlyweds, basically. But I want to be next to Ray. Even if this choice is the beginning of an end. I hear waltz music far away. The man in front of me is staring at me with his unusually pale face. Olivia, what are you up to? Oh, are we Olivia now? Are you serious with the offer you made?
I already said I'm serious. And don't make me say it again, please.
Why? What would you get with this? If you accept my relationship with Spacey, they'll talk about you behind your back. Maybe you'll receive a better marriage offer in the future. Why would you persist with me? What in the world are you... Smiles.
You've already answered your question. Do you still want me to say more?
What?
Yes, I'm persisting in you.
Me?
Since long ago, everything you find has always been so shiny and beautiful. So I want to have what you find. You seem to understand why I transferred to Aldrich, but actually you have no idea. I'm a mermaid, you know. I'm jealous and persistent. And I also have vampire's blood in me, those beautiful things more than anything else.
Do you...
Beautiful, beautiful Ray. So noble and perfect. How much I stain you.
You remain beautiful, like, no matter how much, okay.
How much I rob from you, you won't go rotten. So I'm fond of you. I love you. That beautiful zombie you opened your heart to. I want that girl also.
Hey, nope, get down. Get.
Thank you. But she never seems to open her heart to anyone except to you. She wouldn't be mine. And she's taking you, who belongs to me, away from me. How could I forgive her, Ray?
Olivia.
I hear Zombie's lifespan is short. She'll rot away and become ugly within 100 years. Before that, let's preserve her in formalin, shall we? Then you and I will love her for the rest of our lives, shall we? A pure and beautiful zombie who keeps loving you only. I definitely want to have her. If I can't have her heart, then I'll at least have her body. And I'll also have you, the one I love.
You're crazy. Insane.
With his beautiful face and a grimace, Ray spits out his words. Ray is beautiful, even in his grim face. I love beautiful things. I love pretty things. In the not-so-distant future, that beautiful zombie will be mine. Just thinking about that, my heart is being lifted higher. Hey, Ray, why don't we be happy together?
Okay, it kind of turned bad at the end. It was like, I mean, hey, we got like a... And then it just went all sorts of dark. You're like, oh, okay, that just went all sorts of... Like, damn. Alright. We finished. Extras. I was like, where are we going? Gallery. Let's see. What beautiful one shall we deal with Ray? Let's see. We have our beautiful kissy CG. You know, I mean, that one is a lovely... Oh, we have her pressing us against a wall. That one's... We have her dance one. No, you know what? The pushing us against the wall. There's something about his devious kind of smile. It's like sexy, beautiful, a little evil. We just like it. That's what we're used to, so... That was Ray's route, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I said kind of everything I had to say in the last ending or whatnot, you know. I do love Ray. I do think Nagi is so far the best suited for our MC like, who she is, but... We get to start Natsume's route next, and I'm kind of excited about it, because he is my initial favorite, like you, mysterious, beautiful, quiet one. And also, he's super mysterious, because, like, he's barely fucking shown his face or said anything. He's kind of got a cold kind of attitude like Ray. He's not quite as bitchy, like, oh god, shut up, but he's like, whatever. Like, he's just not interested. He's cold and aloof and just, we know nothing about him because he's been in barely any routes, and I love it. So we're going to find out all about him. We're going to start. I'm so excited. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.